Nigga, I'm a boss, nigga, I'm a boss. Play me, nigga, never that'll be a loss, so don't be trying to talk.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Za'Morian and I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to like, my pencil just fell, but do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not new to my channel, then welcome back. Have a seat, grab your popcorn, you know how we do. So, and for today's video, I thought I'd do a back to school type of video. So this video is going to be some back to school advice for college freshmen. If you guys do not know, I am a sophomore. This is my sophomore year in college. I just started this August. So even though I'm not like so in tune with the college theme, I have completed my freshman year, and it's just so much that I've learned and so many things that I wish I would have known before going into my freshman year. So also for those of you guys that don't know, I do go to a community college and I plan to transfer next fall. Well, no, spring I graduate, and then I transfer to a four-year university next fall. That's the goal or whatever. So a couple of my tips are from a community college perspective, and just things that I feel like if you are a freshman at a community college level, things that you need to be thinking about right now. So this video is for four-year university students and also transfer students / community college students also. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Oh, one more thing. If you ever see me kind of looking down, I have all of my stuff here because I did not want this to be like a random blubber video. I literally wanted to give you guys good, concrete, a few examples and just like very, very good advice for your freshman year. So I'm very well organized. Okay, so enough talking. Let's just get straight into the video. So the first tip that I have, now these aren't in any like specific order, like this is the main thing, this is the main thing, nothing like that. It's just stuff that I've been thinking about over the course of the week, and I thought, hey, this would be good, and write it down. So anyways, yeah, the first tip I have is to start touring colleges now. So this tip is specified for community college students. If you don't know, community college students are basically students who go there because it's cheaper, or go there because they want to transfer or couldn't get into a four-year, who are just still exploring and don't really know what four-year they want to go to. So this is a major tip. The reason why I would say start touring colleges now is because you don't want to be in your sophomore year about to transfer, or in your third year, your second year, and still don't know where you want to transfer to. So this is specifically for those who kind of already know what they want to do, already have their major set, kind of already know their career goals and things like that. This tip is mainly for you. So if you haven't yet set a college, start touring colleges now. It's very, very hard to say, oh, I want to go to UCLA, and you've never even been on the you've never even been to the UCLA campus. You may like the school because of the name, because of the mascot, because of what you've heard, but if you haven't actually went on campus to a specific college, then you don't get like the full grasp of it, because you're going to be spending 2 to 3 more years there. This is specifically for a transfer student. You're going to be spending 2 to 3 more years at that four-year university, so you don't want to go there your first time and you're going to be stuck there. So transfer different universities, go to different universities, get the feel of them, get like the atmosphere, see the people. Are these the kind of people you do well around? Is this like your vibe? Are you feeling the school? Are you not feeling the school? Things like that. So you want to get the feel of the school. Also, kind of under the branch of touring different colleges. At a lot of community colleges, they have a career and connection center. So at your community college, you should probably find out if they have some type of program that helps you with careers or helps you with colleges, or just things like that. I know at my community college we have a career connection center. Basically that center helps us do internships, helps us write essays for internships, helps us tour colleges. They literally take us to all the SoCal colleges all the time, and to colleges like UC Davis and things like that. And even at my school, we went on, well, I personally didn't go, but I know that a lot of my friends went on an HBCU tour. So it's very, very important to tour colleges. You want to get the feel of different type of colleges, because you don't want to set your goal in a college and you've never been there before. So tip number 2 would probably be to find your study habit. People don't really understand when going into college. It's completely different from high school. It's a little bit harder depending on how many classes you're taking. You're in college now. The atmosphere is different. So you need to develop a study habit. I mean, and that's as specific to where do you like to study. Are you a night type of studier, or are you a day kind of studier? Do you like studying with people or not with people, or sometimes in groups, or kind of just pairing up? Find your study habits. Do you like being outside when you study? Do you like being in the library? Do you like being in your room? Find those kinds of study habits, along with location and time wise. Finding that kind of study habit. Also find study habits as far as tips. Are you a flashcard? Do you like using online sites? Do you like just reading the chapter over and over? That kind of helps you study and prep for the test. Do you like I mean, it's just so many different study habits, but you have to find yours in order to be successful. I know for me personally, I like to do my homework either early in the morning in a quiet place like the library, or you know, things like that, or I like to do it kind of in the evening. I'm not good at doing it late at night, even though I do still do it. I mean, those times are gonna come, but you just want to set like, this is like you just basically want to find a time where you know you study and you know you do your homework the best. So if that's morning, if that's night, or maybe you don't have one, maybe you work well morning or night, I just suggest find your study habit and find things that work for you, because you need to develop those now, because it's not like college. I mean, it's not like high school. College is different. This is like, you're paying for this stuff, so you want to take it seriously and you want to find good study habits. Tip number 3, and this is specifically to transfer students. You want to research your colleges. So kind of referring back to tip number 1, which was to start touring colleges. Now you also want to research those colleges. Go on the website, email representative, talk to people who have went to that college, research your college and find more out about it. So a lot of people tend to transfer to universities that they've never been to, 1, and 2, that they haven't really researched. And that really sucks, because it's like, think about it, as a transfer student, you've already got used to being here at your community college, and then when you transfer to your 4-year, you're gonna be there the next 2 to 3 years. So you want to make sure you know this is where you're gonna get your degree. This is when you're gonna get your paper saying I did the goddamn thing. So you want to go somewhere where you enjoy being, and you enjoy just the people there, the atmosphere. There are a lot of programs that support your specific major and things like that. So it is very, very important to research your colleges and dig deep. Researching colleges is not a weekend thing. It's more like a dragged out month type of thing. Just spending 30 minutes to an hour maybe like once a week or twice a week or every other week. It's not like a weekend thing where you're just searching for a couple hours and you find your magical college. That might be for you, but more than likely you're going to be spending a few months during your freshman year kind of just researching colleges, touring colleges, and things like that. Another tip as far as like researching your colleges is that we have the beauty of having this world called YouTube, the YouTube world. I remember when I was, during my senior year, the summer before, I was basically just searching up so many different colleges that I wanted to go to. And even during my freshman year, last year of college, I was going on YouTube and just searching up different YouTubers who go to the colleges that I'm interested in, and I would just watch their videos. A lot of them did vlogs and things like that. So that's another thing. A way to research your colleges, even searching here on YouTube, search up UCLA, and I bet you a whole bunch of videos will pop up of YouTubers who go to UCLA and are sharing their experiences, so you can even get the grasp of the campus through YouTube, which is a very, very good thing that we have in today's society and things like that. So tip number 4 would probably be to join clubs. And this is even if you're in high school watching this video right now, this is for everybody in school. Join clubs. It is very, very important, especially as a college student, to join clubs and get active, because you want to build a foundation and build friends and build relationships. Have you ever heard the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? That's so true. Joining clubs just gets you in this different mindset of 1, learning how to be a leader, 2, learning how to work with people, and 3, depending on what kind of club you join, you're with people who are like you. You get what I'm saying? So whether that's a race type of club like a Puente for, you know, Mexican, Chicano, Latinos, or a Umoja, which is for African Americans, anyone in that sort, or even like an Asian club, or if you want to go academic wise, an honor club, What else? Math club, science club, join clubs, get involved within the campus. A lot of times people do not get involved, and that's when they begin to feel lonely and feel lost and don't feel like they belong because they have no one to connect with and they have no one to build that foundation and that relationship with. So I give this advice to anyone. I even tell my brother, join a club, get with people who are like you, because that's just, by the way, my brother's in high school, but I still tell him, join clubs. That's a rule across the board, whether you're in high school, junior college, four-year college, or graduate school. Join clubs, get involved, and get active, because that's how you build friendships. That's also how you find people who are like you. And with finding friends who are like you and people who are like you, it's also important to find a motivational friend group. Getting around people who are also like you, but then again, they motivate you to be the best you. Oftentimes, when you come into your freshman year, you're literally just trying to find that friend. And it's okay to build friendships and have friends, but it's not like high school where you're going to have this big group of friends and yada, yada, yada. You literally want to find people who are motivating you, not just your friend on the weekend that tells you about all the parties. You want to find someone who is literally supporting you, and when you're at your lowest time and you feel like giving up, they're that friend that lets you know, like, hey girl, you need to get it together. We're in this together, yada, yada, yada. We're going to graduate, period. That's the kind of people you want to surround yourself around. So if you're surrounding yourself around somebody who only hits you up about parties or functions, or people should use the word functions. You know what I'm saying? And people are just hitting you up to kick it and pulling you away from your studies, and those are probably not the kind of friends you want to have, or maybe you want to just keep them as that, my party friend. But you still want to find friends who are about their business, or people who can do both. I know a lot of people who party on the weekends, do their homework during the week, and those are the kind of people you also want to get in tune with if you are a partier or that kind of person. But I highly suggest finding a friend or a friend group that lifts you up and keeps you motivated to stay in school, especially for transfer students, because a lot of the times people who are transfer students or who are in a community college, they tend to drop out because they don't have that clique, or they don't have that friend group, or they feel like they don't belong. So I would honestly say finding a friend that motivates you and pushes you to keep going is very key, and it's a very tip I stress heavily, you know. So tip number 6 would probably be to use a planner. I don't think people understand how stressful college can be, and literally it's so easy to just forget things. I tend to forget things a lot. That's why I use my reminders on my phone, literally to remind me the smallest thing, as to take your water bottle out of the refrigerator, remind me at 7 o'clock. That's the kind of things I remind myself, because your mind is literally everywhere when you're in college. You're very stressed out, you're very overwhelmed. So keeping a planner and literally writing everything out is key. It is key. And for me, I use my planner very excessively, and I just get this, not that like a high or like a good feeling when I highlight something off. Like, yes, I've done my essay. Yes, I've answered my discussion question online. Yes, I've read chapter 4. Yes, I've done this. And then when you look back like 3 weeks and you're just scrolling through your planner and you see all these things highlighted, it kind of feels good. Like, honestly, for me, that's the main reason why I use a planner, like actual planner, not like a calendar on my phone, but I use a planner because it really makes me feel good when I look back like 3-4 months and I see consistent highlights and just check marks and things like that, rather than having a planner just writing stuff down and then that's it. Just seeing the highlights and just seeing a full-blown, every line is filled up during that day on my planner, and seeing all of it highlighted makes me personally feel good. So I feel like that's like a major tip I would say, is to use a planner, invest in a planner, and just really use a planner excessively and write everything down. And that's writing everything down to your homework assignments, to your day schedule, and also, you know what I mean, just both of those kind of things is very key for college students. Like that, especially during your freshman year, you want to stay as organized as possible. I'm serious. So tip number 7 would probably be to do workshops and do seminars. I personally feel like, for me personally, when I've entered my freshman year, I was very scared. But luckily, just me getting out there and me going to different workshops, like motivational workshops, how to get organized workshops, going to seminars, hearing guest speakers and things like that, it truly did open my mind to different aspects and different topics that I probably was not familiar with. So I think as a freshman, getting involved is very big key. But along with getting involved, you want to do workshops and go to seminars with your friends and things like that, because they're very, very beneficial and they're very, very helpful, especially workshops that are specific to helping you succeed in college, like student success workshops, how to get organized workshops, how to deal with stress workshops, all those kind of things. So reach out on your campus and figure out where the workshop takes place, who's in charge of these workshops, and get involved and go to workshops and seminars. Tip number 8 would probably be to go to your, I can't stress this enough, go to your professor's office hours. If you are in college and you've never went to a professor's office hours, you're slipping. So freshmen, start this habit now. My first semester, I didn't go to all my teachers' office hours because I just felt like, okay, I should only go if I need their help. But my second semester, I went all the time to where they know my name. Luckily, I'm at a community college where I'm not in these huge classes with 40 plus people. It's more like 40 less people. So teachers often would know my name already because it's a very, very small class, but they would know my name sooner. You get what I'm saying? So I would meet with them in the beginning of the semester one-on-one and just trying to make sure that I understand the syllabus, and that I'm doing well. Like, you want to build that relationship with your professor. So when it's like at the end of the semester and you're at a 89.99, they're gonna think, oh wow, Sammy always met with me, he always saw me, I know Sammy's name. I'm just gonna bump it up, or I'm gonna give him an extra point and you'll have that A. So things like that I feel like are very, very important. It's not so much of I'm kissing their butt, but it's so much of you want to build that relationship with your professor, because they are here to teach you, they are here to, you know, support you and things like that, and you want to get to know them and just kind of build like a relationship with them and everything like that. So I highly suggest going to your professor's office hours before it's too late. That's the thing. Tip number 9 is pretty self-explanatory. Do your homework. This, I don't know why I added this tip in here. I just feel like some people don't realize how important it is to do your homework. And also, along with doing your homework, go to class all the time. I know for my community college specifically, and it kind of just depends on professor to professor, but I know like the overall school rule is 4 absences. So I would say go to class all the time and do your homework. Like, it's not an optional thing like in high school, you know, and you're okay with getting that B or getting that C. I would always strive for an A. So right off the bat, do your homework. Do your work on time. Start it the day you get it. I don't even know why I added this tip in, but just in case someone was like, oh, just in case somebody's thinking something totally off, I'm going to tell you right now, right here, do your homework. And then the last most important, I feel like, tip for college freshmen is to know why you're here. Know that you belong. Know that you came this far. The college application process is already hard itself, and some people don't even make it through that. So you really need to understand why you're here in college. Is college for you? You know, do you feel like you belong? Are you trying to belong? Are you getting involved? Are you trying to build relationships? Things like that. And also have a motivation. Oftentimes people go to college and they don't even know why they're going. What is your motivation? What is motivating you to stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning working on that essay? What is it? It has to be something. Is it your career? Is it your family? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it your brother? Is it yourself? Is it your future kids? Is it your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever? What is it that is motivating you to get up every day and continue to go to college? I find that a very, very big thing. I just feel like you should find what motivates you, and as you find whatever is motivating you, understand why you are here. Like, I can't stress that enough. People often say, oh, college is not for me, and they don't even stay long enough, or they're not even active in college to even say it's not for me, because you haven't taken advantage of all the opportunities that college provides for you. I'm not one of those people who is like, college is for everyone needs to go to college, because it's true, college is not for everyone. But as a freshman, I would honestly say to start off the year, find out 1, your motivation, and 2, realize why you are here. Those kind of connect, they're kind of the same thing, but it's just a simple fact that, like, realizing how far you've come. Applying for college is not easy. Going to the financial aid office all the time, filling out the FAFSA, it was not easy. You know what I mean? Filling out the college application was not easy. Those are not easy things. Giving all those letters of recommendation, getting all the letters of recommendation, printing out your transcript, maybe losing the transcript, having to turn the transcript in, taking the placement test. All those steps are not easy, and not everyone does it. So don't ever feel like you don't belong, or like like you haven't even done anything in college yet. So you know what I'm saying? Just find your motivation and know that you've come this far. This is your first year of college. You've come this far. It wasn't easy. So just don't give up and realize why you're here and find what motivates you. So that's basically the end of this video. Those are all my tips. I just had 10 tips, nothing major. I don't even know if you can even see it. But yeah, again, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, again, like it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
California. Hey, they better call a paramedic in the street. I got leverage in the street. I'm a California nigga and I'm heavy in the streets. 22 or 23, I'm heavy with the heat.